There are some vehicles you'd happily swap your kidneys for. The Aston Martin Vantage is a car you'd swap your kids for. However, if you want a machine with real power, there's only one vehicle you'd swap your wife for. It's what Fletcher Jennings called the Charlemagne, but you know it as number one. This engine isn't something that's been over-designed by Germans or fussed over by Italians. In fact, it's not been built at all. It's been hewn out of solid Cumbrian granite by engineering gods. I know what you're thinking. Can people who insist that sausages come in circles deliver something this good? The fact that it's capable of doing its job 140 years after it rolled out of loco works gives it the edge in my book. The saddle tank not only adds to its impressive external appearance, but all that water on top of the axles also helps provide vital extra adhesion in the wet. And like the Welsh, there's not much you can tell a Cumbrian engineer about heavy precipitation. Once on the footplate, you've only got to look in the cab to realise this loco was built for driving. There's no mod cons. No speedo, no sat-nav, no poncy Italian leather interior, just one big go lever and a fist full of gears. It's not built for comfort, it's built for noise. So lots of water, plenty of room for a fire and a fist full of gears. Everything an engine like this needs. Because what hasn't changed about number one is it has lots and lots of power. This loco has got awesome acceleration. It can go from 0 to 60 seconds in a quarter of a mile. However, the trouble with having all this power is that it's hardly being used. Which I have to say is rather lucky, because once you cross the threshold from 11 to 12 miles an hour, everything changes. It turns out the number one has a sensitive side. The springs that make it ride so smoothly are the very things that make you feel like you're riding on a baby trampoline. 140 years ago, this loco didn't have any trailing wheels, and it rolled around like Robbo at a TR barbecue. These days, it has got trailing wheels, and the ride has not improved. So was it worth the money? Today, when £700 will get you a second-hand motor with more than 100,000 miles on the clock, you'd have to be really optimistic to imagine you'd still be driving it around nearly 150 years later, even if David Black did your service every year. So what if she's a little bouncy? What we have here is a design classic, a workhorse that believes it's a racehorse. And who are we to tell it any different?